Hello and welcome to the portion of the class when we'll discuss Audacity. So Audacity is a free cross-platform music editing software program. It's a free download, and let's actually just start with that because you will need to download Audacity on your computers. So if you haven't done so already, you're going to go to audacityteam.org, and there's actually a lot of helpful information on here, but just go down to download, select your platform, Mac or PC, and get it going from there. Once you're there, let's talk about what you'll need to do this week. So on Sakai, I have added underneath our class these tabs for the content. Now right now, there's just Audacity, and I'll fill in the others as we need it. But you click on Audacity, which was already loaded, but just to show you, you'll come to this page. So I'm just going to talk you through everything you need to know just so there's no confusion about what's due this week. So let's read this together. This week you will begin using Audacity. Audacity is a free cross-platform software editing program. Begin by watching the 4 videos below. There's actually 5 if you include one on the writing style. You have 2 Audacity assignments due this week. In the first assignment, you will transpose an MP3. This is helpful for a variety of reasons, including adjusting a song for a singer. So for example, let's say you're performing a song and the original was in B flat and your singer wants to sing it in A flat, but he or she wants to be able to practice along with the song. Well, use Audacity. You can lower it by a half step, a whole step, whatever you need to lower it by. Additionally, you can do the same thing with a karaoke track or an instrumental track. You can also use this for if you're playing music where the band's tuned down by a half step or something, or a whole step. So for example, if you want to play along with like early Guns N' Roses and that's all down by half step, but you don't want to keep retuning your guitar, just take your song, import it into Audacity, raise it by a half step, and then it's in standard tuning now. In addition to that, you're going to be editing audio. So there are a few different ways you can do it. There are 3 specific edits you have to make that we'll look at together in a moment. But then you have 7 others that are completely up to you. So here are links to your assignments. We'll look at those together. But you're going to begin by watching these 2 videos. So this guy is very knowledgeable about Audacity. He does a great job. You're going to watch these 2 very short videos. They're both about 5 minutes long. Then you're going to watch these 2 videos that I made. Unlike the finale videos, these videos are very short. They're also less than 5 minutes each, I believe. So let's go look at these assignments. Now, in terms of Audacity, I think you'll find that this is just about the easiest week of the class. I think you can complete both of these assignments in 15 minutes, probably, maybe less than that. So in your first assignment, the transposition, download Audacity, then import an MP3, absolutely any MP3 you want, that's a song. Then transpose it down by a half step using the directions that are in the video, export it as a WAV file, and then you will submit the MP3 and the WAV file. Here is the video lecture again if you're curious. Again, that's all you have to do. Pick a song, transpose the song. Assignment 1 is done at that point. Then let's go back to the second assignment. This one's going to take a little bit longer, but still very quick. So you'll create a project. You will record 2 separate audio tracks. Each one must be 1 minute of audio featuring yourself playing anything in the concert key of G. So anything in G. You can play guitar, piano. If you're playing a transpose instrument like the electric saxophone thing, you would have to just make sure that you have that you're in the transpose key. So figure out what key is going to be concert G major for whatever instrument you're playing. And then on these tracks, you have to use 10 effects, and they can be on both, or one can be on one and not the other. It's totally up to you as long as there are 10 effects. You need to change the tempo of a song, has to be one of them, without changing pitch. One of them, you must change the pitch without changing the tempo. You must reverse audio, and then the other 7 are up to you. So those 3 are required, and then 7 more of your choice. And in the inline section, I want you to explain what changes you made, and then you will submit your song as a WAV file. In addition to the WAV file, I also want you to take a screenshot of the opening page of your Audacity project, so just have that open. Okay. Now, this was supposed to be due last week, but because of everything, excuse me, that was supposed to be due the week before spring break, but because of everything that happened, it's of course been pushed back. However, you did have an assignment that has always been due this week, and that is the technology integration paper. So in this paper, let's just take a look at the assignment instructions here. You're going to write a 3 to 5 page paper based on integrating technology into a K-12 music curriculum based on Jay Dorfman's theory and practice of technology-based music education from 2013. In this paper, you will select and write about 3 topics, themes, or ideas. Be sure to address the following components of each of the topics you select. So for each one, you're going to write a summary, very straight to the point. Don't worry about adding colorful language. Just explain what it's about. It should still be academic writing. It should still be clear and be scholarly sounding with appropriate spelling and grammar and citations, all those things, but it's to the point. You also will develop a lesson plan, so design an outline that incorporates this idea into a K-12 music curriculum lesson plan. So how can this idea be used in a classroom? And then the pedagogical application. How will this practice benefit you as a music director? How will this practice benefit your students? So you're going to take those 3 questions, each one of those, excuse me, those 3 questions for 3 different themes. So a total of 9 paragraphs probably, plus an introduction and a conclusion. So this whole paper should be 11 paragraphs long. Each one of those should be about a page long, the summary, lesson plan, and pedagogical application for each idea. So the whole thing should come on to just over 3 pages. Papers must include an average of 1 citation from Dorfman texts per paragraph. So if you have 11 paragraphs, you need 11 citations. That doesn't mean it has to be 1 per paragraph. Literally, 1 paragraph might have 2 citations and 1 paragraph may not have any, but it should average out so that you have the same number of citations, at least the same number of citations, as you have paragraphs in your paper. It must be Turabian. There's a whole video I recorded for you on Turabian style. This is not MLA. MLA is for high school and for lower division college classes, but now that you're in some upper division college classes, you'll be expected to use the writing style that is appropriate for your discipline: music, worship, business, history, all of these disciplines use Turabian, so that's what we will be using. And again, there is a video link down here. There's also the same video posted on the Audacity page. Submissions must be a Word doc or a docx. 70% of your grade will be on the content, your ideas. 10% will be on the style. The style is how well written is it. 10% will be on formatting, are the footnotes correct, things like that, and 10% will be on spelling and grammar. So going back to this Audacity page here, we have those first 2 videos by this guy, the 2 videos that I've uploaded that are specific to your assignments, and this video will be your guide through the Turabian writing style. You also have this template. Please, please, please use this sample paper template. It's going to make everything so much easier for you. I had 2 different classes submit Turabian papers a couple weeks ago, and it's very clear who uses the template and who watched this video and who didn't, because most of the class did an almost perfect job, and a few people are just I don't know what they're turning in. It's a mess. It's not MLA, it's not APA, it's just a writing disaster. So please make sure you use these resources. I promise it's not difficult, and if you go on to even higher levels of music education or perhaps even worship classes, you'll have to write in Turabian anyway, and then absolutely if you go on to grad school, you'll have to get used to this. So this is not just for this class. These are skills that you will continue to use into the future. Well, that's it for this week. All this is due by Sunday, 11:55 p.m. as usual. Again, it's these 2 very short, very quick Audacity projects, and then this 3 to 5 page technology integration paper. Obviously, you'll want to read Jay Dorfman's book beforehand. Jay Dorfman is a very highly respected member of the music education community. He is not only the author of this book and many others, but he is on the board for TIME, which is a professional association that music educators join. When I took music technology, he was my teacher, and I think you will really find his textbook helpful, not only for what it has to offer for music technology, but he also starts to introduce some ideas that will come up in the Music Education Methods series. He specifically focuses on how they are and how they relate to technology, but the ideas and the principles are the same throughout. So I hope you'll find it very useful. I look forward to hearing your Audacity projects and to reading your papers. As always, if you have any questions, I'm here for you. Otherwise, I will see you later. Good luck.